Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. We could go and do the level 60 Bard quest. We're almost done in this area, so we'll just get this done while we're here. There's not very many good teleports out here, so making use of what we can while we're here. An eye for Ether. Toya's gaze is firmly fixed upon her tome. Information. Secrets. Etheric RAM.
I had not thought to behold this tome again. There. It is deciphered. Now your friend should be able to make sense of the contents. That said, it's one thing to understand the workings of the etheric converger, and another to actually make it work. You do realize how much ether is required.
Sid is keenly aware of the energy dilemma. His airship is by no means large, and it can only bear a limited quantity of crystals.
If only we had white auracite in the etheric siphon.
Alas, Minfilia is missing along with both artifacts, and Moonbreeder is gone.
Would that there were another ready wellspring of energy for us to draw upon.
Why did it not occur to us before? We already have what we need, the Eye! It has been drawing ether into itself for as long as the Great Worms have lived. It is a veritable wellspring of energy.
It might just suit our needs. But is this energy something that can be harnessed at will?
I believe so, with the aid of the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard.
Then it is settled. Let us return to the Holy See at once.
I'm saying yes. What I really mean is I'm gonna go fly around for a bit. Okay. Energy. And the thing that's gonna use all the energy.
Stola, wait. When did the light fade from your eyes?
I might have known that it would not escape your notice. It has been this way since I returned from the life stream. An after effect of the teleportation magic I invoked, most like.
They are called forbidden spells for a reason. What were you thinking, girl?
I have no regrets. I but did what was necessary to preserve the light of hope, to keep my promise to Minfilia. Besides, it afforded me the rare opportunity to wander the ether, a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I need not tell you that it consumes your very life force to see by sensing the ether around you. Take care of yourself. Do you hear me?
I will, Master Matoya. And thank you.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. Stuck in the live stream and all that. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Okay. Avano. Thanks to your customarily heroic efforts, we now possess the knowledge to build an etheric ram. All that remains is to secure its energy source. Let's hasten back to Ishgard and consult Sir Imric regarding the eye. Be right with you. In a bit. Chocobo. Can fly. Brilliant stuff. Okay. So we have a few different places to check out here. Obviously, the places on the map we haven't been to yet. But also, above here. Level 59 Opkin, guys. Some other ruins. It's like there's not really typically anything of particular note in these areas. It's just possibly areas for later or something. But some broken bridges and rivers aren't going to stop us now. I do have some concern about this thing, what is here in this middle bit. The tipped ewer. What do we think? This a magical shield, something we can go through. Nope, can't get in there. Alright. Can go under it, also probably not. It's definitely a whole thing in the middle there. Looks very protected by all this magical shell business. Water's not even thick, deep at all. Water seems to be flowing through. And or being consumed by the giant shell thing. Also possible. Maybe look like an entrance into here. It's pushing up all of these rocks. The rocks are kind of in it. Mysterious. Not worry about that too much, I suppose. Alright, this looks like something of an entrance here. Or just this rock up on top of it. Well, it's a sight point. It's currently like raining, so this might not really be the time for this. It's definitely a different mood. So, that's something. Emotes. Lookout. Vista recorded. The Cenotaph. A towering monolith erected in tribute to the great scholars who have passed on, leaving behind the knowledge that has shaped the realm. The names of countless men of learning are etched into the mighty stone, along with the motto of Charlian, knowledge seeks no man. Okay. That's something. Does this spot have an entrance into the thing? No? Yeah. Here's part of the river. Got like a cave going through here, maybe? Maybe they'll tell us about this later. Seems like an important spot. They're just part of the river. Alright. Let's fly up over this way. Up into the mountains that we previously couldn't cross. But now we can just fly over the mountains. Nice and easy. Okay. Look at all this. Can we get up there? It's over here. This is all too high up by the looks of things. If we just get up to this level, could maybe go up that way. It's close-ish. Yeah, this wouldn't be a good jump here. Not that we really need to worry about it, I suppose. Let's go over the... here. It just kind of leads back down to this side, though. Just a little bit of mountain. Over here to this. Which we did get up this bridge here up to this area. That's where the library was. Yeah. Let's go see if we can get over these mountains and head to this section. Sometimes there is height limits and all that, so potential limitations. Ah, of course. Unnecessary. We'll just fly around it. Okay. It's over here. Land up above this section again. Just some higher plain areas. And the Kurthos Western Highlands connection. Just interesting. See if that way is available now. Up through here. Very high. Kurthos Western Highlands. And now we are up here above Red Rim and all that. And here's the flight. Location, look. Okay. Just looking at this big hole. Sure. Look. get off when I say. Bed of bones. It remains to be confirmed whether, as the tales say, Yeas prefer to slumber atop makeshift bedding fashioned from the remains of their victims. In large part because prominent naturalists have been reluctant to do the fieldwork necessary to corroborate this claim. Doesn't sound like a good time. Yeah. Entrance is in here. We just go through a tunnel, and that ends up going over a mountain. Good enough. Finishes that side. Some floating something over this way, looks like. Well, let's go see then, shall we? And then, back to Idleshire. There's some islands here. There's like one island right here. That's pretty much it. Okay. Well, that seems to be about right. There's the way up to Idleshire. Probably can't go along the actual paths here. So that's more of an actual like zone barrier kind of situation. Alright. Out here somewhere. Theoretically a something. New location. It's over here. Map of the realm, Dravanian Highlands. Okay. It's a nice viewpoint to look at Idleshire. Except for, you know, all the rain. That's something. On Orn Wild, primeval forest that stretches across the northern reach of the Dravanian Hinterlands. Its rich verdure is sustained by the pristine waters of the Thallic. Nigh untouched by the hand of man, its wild stand between those who would make their way to Charlian without bringing a trek across the Forelands. What are we looking at? They're down there. Can't see, it's raining too much. There you go. So looking that way. Something, something, the river. Well, let's not worry about it too much. Let's pop back over to Idleshire. Turn in some quests. Well, that'll be good. Okay. And we can now actually do this level 60 quest here. That's also something. Shigma? Can't fly in town. It's fine. Still raining. Uplanders made Heart of Volnix unheavy with this news. Let's take this as thanks for help. We helped with the stuff that we did. Okay. Next turn in here with Dry Docks. Freshface finish all of check work. Uplanders, sure, Freshface said all of check work. Then Boomshock's even tailpoles or kite feathers. But that task was impossible. Drydox only put it in as laugh task. This is big find indeed, Uplander. Freshface Boomshocks is natural born check worker. From now on, Drydox leave all check work to Boomshocks and focus on gear finding. Thank you for big help, Uplander. He's not gonna appreciate that. We did all the work. Here are some rings. Let's grab strength, dexterity, mind, intelligence, spell speed, crit. We'll take a ring of intelligence, because we're going to be switching over to the other one now. Oh. Next quest. These guys. Notchbone. How's it going? Seems like you finished handing out them flyers, but everyone was jumping at the chance to get away from the filthy, disgusting goblins. Yeah, not really. Everyone's kind of fine with the situation. What? Why haven't they got any interest in leaving? Though nobody I spoke to was interested either. It's almost as if they like living under goblin rule. How could they refuse? Must have been brainwashed with those goddamn goblins. I was thinking the same thing, Deedin. It's obvious what we gotta do next. Then, kill these people with the goblins brainwashing. Oh boy. Can you guys just leave? That'd be much easier. Deedin's doubts. Deedin thinks the goblins are brainwashing people, wants to know how they're doing it. Everyone here has been brainwashed by these goddamn goblins. If we want to cure them of the brainwashing, we'll need proof that the goblins are up to no good. It just so happens that, mere moments ago, I saw something that might lead to that proof. There was a goblin leading a group of new immigrants out towards St. McCain's Arboretum. Of course, I'm onto their tricks. I refused this invitation. There's only one reason for him to be taking them out to a deserted place like that. Plans to brainwash them. What do you mean you don't think so? Perhaps you should go out there and see for yourself. While you're there, see if you can't find out just how they go about doing this brainwashing. Noshbone's suspicions. Noshbone seems convinced that the goblins have brainwashed the citizens of Idleshire. Everyone here has been brainwashed by them goblins, I tell you. We gotta find some kind of proof that they're evil. Then no one will come to their everyone will come to their senses. As luck would have it, I just saw someone might suspicious. This goblin was armed to the teeth and headed out towards the collector's quarter. There ain't nothing dangerous out there, so what does she need them weapons for? She's definitely up to no good. I know why you look so unconvinced. It's clear there's something crooked going on. Go and check. Go there and check for yourself. Midnight Doom. Where are we going? It's ready to help back there, adventurer. If it hadn't been for you, I don't think I ever would have got my goods back. And a nice new set of clothes to boot. Shame we couldn't have kept the skiff, but that wastrel needed something to hie himself home in. Seems there have been more and more bad eggs finding their way into the hinterlands of late. All this scum of yours afloat in on the tide, thieves and murderers on the run from the city states, looking to hide out in the old Charlian ruins. Thanks to you, we're one gang down and I'm back in business. The gobbies weren't too hurt neither, like I had some aloe leaves to heal their burns. I thought losing my stock might tear us and the guys apart, but now we're closer than ever. Alshar owes you one, adventurer. Okay. Stuff here. Thumbturge. Researching that scene. Get some things for everything here. Got too many items. Okay. Let's go see what this is. Keeping up with the outposts. Unconscious adventurer. Wondrous tales. And 103 gil. Adventurer stands before you wearing a shite-eating grin, gazing at you in a way that makes you not entirely comfortable. Sin? Artic? Gods, it really is you. I've heard the songs and tales, but to think the day would come that I'd meet you in the flesh. Whatever have I done to deserve such an honor? Drat of all days to forget to polish my armor. You must think I'm a total bumpkin. But wait, dare I ask? No, I daren't. To impose on such a hero. Oh, but what is the harm in trying? Yes, I must try. You see, I'm in a bit of a bind. A pickle, if you will. You see, I've just taken on a task of sorts. A task far, far beyond the abilities of a 2-gil greenhorn like myself. But you, yes, a realm-renowned hero like you, could tackle this monumental task in your sleep. Blindfolded, with both arms and a leg tied behind your back. So you do it for me, yes? Wonderful. Just head over to Rona's and tell Kolipoi you're there to help. Did I say Kolipoi? I mean her Koi Alapo. That isn't my silly little nickname for her, and I certainly haven't been frequenting her shop every day for the past 2 moons. And her ever so cute little smile might brighten my dark and dreary days, but I've blabbered on enough, haven't I? Ta-da! Cat. We'll go. Use a door? Yep. Is this the wrong door? Probably. There we go. It's outside. Eh. Hey there, mister. I'm Chloe Alpo, and who might you be? Hi. Artisan. The Artisan. From all the stories, wow, you're like a legend. A real living and breathing legend. This is so exciting. Did I tell you I love stories? Well, I do. Not just listening to them, pretty good at telling them too. This friend whose mom and dad went away and never came back, and well, she gets lonely and cries sometimes, so I tell her stories to cheer her up. That's right, stories of brave adventurers like you. She likes my stories, she stops crying, and even starts smiling and laughing. Seeing her happy makes me happy too. Lately she's just been staring off into space again. Must be my fault. I bet all my stories are starting to sound the same. But then I had an idea. Do you know what it is? I'll ask great adventurers like you to tell me your stories. Then I'll put them together to make new stories of my own. It's a really great idea, right? Tell me you think so too. Seems fine. So will you help me? One gives me all sorts of things when I work hard. So if you do this for me, I can give you some of them to you. What sort of things? Well, tone stones for one. And well, all kinds of other special stuff, but not my Manticore pin, that's all mine. Do me a favor. Remember all your bestest stories and write them in this notebook here. I call it Chloe's Wondrous Tales. Because I have a tale and I tell tales, get it? Every time your stories help me come up with a new tale of my own, I'll give you a present. It'll be a lot of fun for both of us, don't you think? Thanks, Arctic. And by the way, you're even more handsome than I pictured you from the stories. Teehee. Alright, Wondrous Tales book. Unlocked. Or something. What kind of stories do you want? We got quite a few stories here. Welcome to Wondrous Tales. Henceforth you can share your tales of heroism and daring do for the chance to earn valuable rewards. To begin, you'll want to obtain a Wondrous Tales journal from Chloe Alpo. Done. In addition to the one you've just received, a new journal will be made available every week. Okay. Within the journal is a card with 16 squares, 4 columns and 4 rows, each representing a certain quest or duty or a category of the same. Triumph in the corresponding adventure, and the square will be marked off. Mark up to 9 squares on a single card. Complete the condition described within, for example, mark off 9 squares, mark off 4 squares in a row, and so forth. Deliver your marked journal to Chloe Alpo, and the story-loving Equity Channel will reward you accordingly. View objectives and see which squares you marked off, as well as review reward conditions and time limits. You only use the journal from the key items menu. Your journal will be available from Chloe Alpo every week on Tuesday at 3 a.m. Earth time. Happy adventuring. Alright. That sounds like it's going to be a lot. And a lot of things we probably won't be able to really do. Oh boy. Key items inventory. Key items. Wondrous Tales. Alright. Orbits for 9 seals. Platinum piece of 10,000 gil. Or 500 tomestones of poetics. 693,500 experience guaranteed. Get 1 line for an MGP gold card. 30,000 MGP to your Mandeville Gold Saucer account. Or this bronze certificate of commendation. Ever so slightly special award presented to you by Chloe Alpo. Try not to mind the numerous misspellings and juice stains. And probably be able to trade in that for that something. 2 lines you can choose between 50,000 MGP and a silver certificate. 3 lines you get 50,000 again, or a gold certificate. You only get 9 seals. Second chance points. A chance to receive a seal. This must be confirmed with a subcategory. Complete a duty in the following categories: Dungeons level 1 to 49, Dungeon 50, 51 to 59, Dungeon level 60, Labyrinth of the Ancients, Dunscath, Examine of the Arm of the Father, Treasure Dungeons, Second Coil of Vomit Turn 2, The Howling Eye Extreme, Striking Tree Extreme, Amphitheater Extreme, Minstrel's Ballad of Ultima's Bane, Containment Bay P1T6 Extreme, Deep Dungeons, and Crystalline Conflict. And we got stickers, something. Deadlines. With the amount of things required here, I don't think we're going to be able to realistically accomplish pretty much any of this at any time. I do 3 lines with only 9 seals. 1, 2, 3. No. That would still be 10 things. Maybe some things count for multiple things. I don't know. Not something we're going to need to worry about, I don't think. But what would we get for these bronze, silver, and gold bits? Hi there, Mr. Arctic. Did you come to help Chloe, or can Chloe help you? Either way, I'm glad you're here. Gold certificates. You can get some things. You can get some various furniture. Bed, whistles, Nova clusters. 740 stuff, okay. Yeah, let's bring in a Chloe's Gold Certificate Foundation. Grab ourselves some I'm level 740 stuff. We only need to be level 100. That's another reason to not really worry about this, huh? Because we can't use it at all. Look at the stats on this, though, my goodness. 622 dexterity, 665 vitality, 383 crit hit, 268 determination, and 5 materia slots. Yeah. Okay. Some things. What do we get for the lower level ones? Silver. Just I'm level 1. Like, probably more in the cosmetic looking stuff. Framers kits. Chanting portraits and adventuring plates. Like embellishments for Chloe's favorite storyteller. It's for the. Look at you. And some stuff. I have level 710 stuff. Again, no. Wild. And how about the bronze certificates? You can get various magic prism doll head. Fairy contraption creates illusions by weaving together myriad shades of light, crafted by the children of Ephina's arms. Magic prism mandragora. That's some minions. Some miscellaneous stuff. Correct dendro cluster. Bunch of energy. Exchange for several combat-based varieties of materia 9. Sure. Okay. Wild. Wild. Yeah, don't think we're gonna need to worry about that. I also still have all these extra pieces of equipment that are taking up too much space. Read that orchestration roll. Get this triad card from in there. I've got coats and stuff. Yeah. Once again, we have too many things. I'm gonna go out and talk to some people here. Go do that. The Arboretum and the Congregation. Yeah, Arboretum and the Collector's Corner. Get this all done here. That's just right there. Go up this side. We're gonna just fly over the river. Wherever we need to go. That one's over there. Beautiful. Okay. That shielded area there is definitely very noteworthy. Definitely looks like a something. There's not any, like, dungeon indicator there, so. Precisely what's going on is a question. Linger Goblin. Hi. Nisha, what can I help you with, Uplander? Middle of exterminating damselflies. There. I found damselflies heavy with eggs. Let egg-laying damselflies be, and they will multiply out of control. Will become a big problem. People might get hurt. Come with good timing, Uplander. Help exterminate damselflies? You betcha. Yeah. I would love these to not lay their eggs. That is not what we need right now. Next. Stab it, stab it, stab it. Next. Yeah. There you go. Crisis averted. Isha, thank you, Uplander. This, the Damselfly extermination is now complete. Clander's Square is much safer now. We did it. Now we're just going to fly over here. No worries about missing bridges. Fantastic. Okay. Right over here. Over here near the Arboretum. Which I guess we didn't technically go into as a dungeon. Might theoretically have it unlocked or something. Or it was already unlocked or whatever. Who knows? That's a level 58 quest. We can switch over, can't we? Let's jumps. Percent list. Black Mage, whip set. Recommend gear. Can do earrings and ring. Any of the stuff we have in the equipment actually better? We can use 145 here. Item comparison. That is ever so slightly better. Alright. Switch off the legs for the new. Oh, these are feet. Switch off the feet. Got too many things. It's not going to work for things stored in here. Update gear set. Equip to the recommended gear. Yep. Close, close, close. Curious adventurer. I know what we're doing here. This kind goblin's just showing us the ins and outs of the surroundings of the settlement. Seems like there's plenty to do and see around here. I really appreciate him showing us the highlights. Curious adventurer. You sound like you want to know what's going on here. Or I know what this goblin's telling us, don't you? Well, just now he was showing us the best places in the area to make some good gil. Really appreciate the lengths he's gone to. I'll have to pay him back somehow as soon as I can. A cautious adventurer. You say you're interested in knowing what's happening here? This goblin is simply giving us a guided tour of Idyllshire and the Hinterlands. He has already pointed out to us what is safe and what is not. Of course, since we're all adventurers, I'm sure we'll gravitate towards the more dangerous areas. A thirst for danger is in our blood. But in any case, this goblin is doing a marvelous job of explaining every detail of this area. I think we all appreciate it. I know I do. A goblin guide. Hey, Nisha, brainwashing. I have no idea how to clear brain. I'm just teaching our new city friends about Idyllshire. Dangerous things, yummy things. I'm showing them all interesting things near Idyllshire. We love sharing information and knowledge at Idyllshire. Really is a very reasonable taking up the reins of Charlene here. Working out nicely. Okay. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say these guys are not gonna believe the things that we've told. We're gonna tell them right now here. We can't be too surprised, can we? You're free to go whenever you want. Welcome back, adventurer. Did you save those adventurers from their chilling fate? What are you talking about? Huh? It's just a guided tour. There's no way the goblins are that kind. It's suspicious. When we get back to Oda, everyone who seemed nice always turned out to be a right bastard, no exception. I bet he was just pretending to be guiding them around. Just waiting for the perfect moment to start brainwashing them and had to stop once you turned up. Maybe he was, God, I'm hungry. Well, I didn't take long, did it? You found out what they're up to? It's probably a murderer summit, judging by the weapons she was carrying. Bug eggs. What? Ridding the area of dangerous monsters makes her sound more like a hero than a murderer. In fact, it makes her sound a little too good. Clearly the cover of something much more horrible. Maybe we weren't able to get to the bottom of the schemes this time, but mark my word, I'll catch them out. Maybe after I've had a bite to eat. Let's get some kind of necklace here. What is this magical necklace? Slightly. Give me. Lean and hungry gentleman. Ashmo and Tina didn't seem to be on the brink of starvation. I just can't work out how we're gonna cure these people of this horrible goblin brainwashing. I'm so hungry I can barely think. If I had a good meal, I'd be able to work it out. I'm starving too. Do you think we could eat that jerked water buffalo we got from the goblin at the bonfire? Don't be a fool, Didine. Food from a goblin? Might be poisoned. Don't look so skeptical. Why would the goblins go giving refugees like us perfectly good meat, Now, those crawlers outside, they have a fair bit of flesh on them. Could you kill one and bring us a nice slice of its meat? I think we're both too weak from hunger to do it ourselves. I doubt it's edible raw. There's a bonfire in the answering quarter. The rest of the meat there, I'd figure it'd come out pretty good. Please hurry, I'm so hungry I can barely move. My goodness. Obtain crawler flesh from a crawler. Right over here. So we'll take the second exit. Doing a bit of cooking here, technically, by the sounds of it. We have not trained culinarian or anything like that. It's just meat on fire. How hard could it be? He says. Crawler down here? Any crawler will do. Alright, we're on. What's in here? Magical time. One problem with trying to get all of the classes going is that we then have to remember all the classes. That'd be something. Crawler flesh. Slow. Not slow enough. Goblin coal shifter. Hi. I'm gonna use this bonfire. Wondrous tails is in our key items. Crawler flesh. Only rancid, superior slice of Vulcan abdomen. Even the threat of starvation could not convince you to devour this disgusting morsel. But maybe cooked it's better? Questionable, to say the least. Very questionable. Whoop. And we're back. I don't imagine this is going to go well for them. You know what they need right now? Food poisoning. I'm sure that's going to really help. Oh, adventurer, thank the gods you're back. I was about to pass out from hunger. And don't get your hopes up. Try to bring a juicy slice of roasted heaven. Even the threat of eternal damnation could not convince you to keep your mouth off this ambrosial morsel. Decent chef, I suppose. See how it goes. This ain't bad at all. Guess we don't need that jerked water buffalo after all. I bet it's poisoned anyway. Clearly you had no trouble finding that bonfire we mentioned. You think you might be able to take this jerked meat back to the goblin who tends it? We sure don't want it. You go tell the goblin we don't need his poison food. We got this delicious roast crawler meat. Ha ha ha. Taking bets. Is the crawler meat poisonous? Despite how good it looks. Signs point to maybe. Oh boy. Back to the fire. Fly to the fire. Get at least some use out of this whole flying around business. If we just tried to like beeline straight through the main quests until we got to the last one that's going to give the final flight thing. Could technically get more out of the flight, that's fine. Yeah, just humble bonfire goblin, can I help you? You have some jerked water buffalo. Dried meat of water buffalo native to the Orn Wild, gone staple for long journeys. This is jerked water buffalo I gave to refugees. They eat roast crawler flesh instead. Is that safe? Can uplanders eat that meat? This has got these horrible belly pains. I'm very worried about the refugees' bellies. Let's take this Gabi tea. It's good at curing belly pains. Yep. Yep. My goodness. The problems that we face out here. Or specifically the problems that these guys face. It's definitely more their problem. There's clearly poison in the campfire or something. That's what they're gonna say. Hi, adventurer, my guts are on fire. Feel like I'm gonna die. Those crawlers still poisonous even after you roast them right through? Sure seems like it. Ah, I can see my dead grandma. She's calling me. Asked me to go with her. I should take that medicine. Gabi tea. Light brown liquid has no odor or flavor. I gotta swear by its stomach-settling properties. There you go. Sorry, Grandma, not today. Can't leave notched bone behind. This is tea. It's working. My stomach feels better already. What is this medicine? Thank you. There you go. Ah, I've got to make it through this. I have to protect Didine. But I think the tea is working. The pain is a little better now. That tea seems to be working. Still feel pretty awful, but it's getting better by the minute. Sorry for having caused you all this trouble, adventurer. Truly moved by your kindness. The goblin was worried about us. He gave you that tea. I found that mighty hard to believe. There ain't a soul in the realm who gives a damn about us. Anytime someone's pretending to care, it was just some part of a trick. Just like that bastard who tricked us into debt back in Ulda. You're the first person we've met who actually seems to care. Look, them goblins give us much more food than that jerk buffalo. Please, take some of it for your troubles. I'm still convinced it's not poisoned, though. Uh-huh. We've got a couple different things here. And also get a roll. Not done yet, huh? Private investigations. Ashton was convinced he saw a goblin about to get up to no good. The goblin still have me scratching my head. Can't work out what they're plotting. Giving us medicine we're sick? Pretty suspicious, don't you think? Huh? Well, I think it's suspicious. Speaking of suspicious, when I was lying sick, I saw a mighty suspicious goblin. I'm sure he was up to no good. Of course, I couldn't move, so I couldn't follow him and find out what he was up to. Setting on out in the direction of the answering quarter. Nin and I's feeling better now, though, so I was thinking we'd follow him. We're not at full strength yet, though, so I was wondering if you would come along, just in case. Alright. Let's go and see. I'm sure this is gonna go just how they expect. Oh, the levels of sarcasm today. My goodness. Anyways. To the answering quarter. We're gonna go this way. Just right outside town here, huh? I mean, it's like it's right outside town, but it's really all the way over there. There's a very long bridge section between these. There's the line. Go around it. Oh, edge of the world. Well, at least I don't need to constantly walk back and forth across this entire empty field / road bit here. So that's at least something, I guess. Alright, you two. What are we looking at? The goblin we're interested in is just behind here. Wonder what he's going to the answering quarter for. He's obviously plotting something evil. Let's keep going south, following this goblin. Stay close, adventurer. We'll catch him in the act this time. Uh-huh. We just fly straight to where we're going. Alright, we're in this area. Man in pain. Hi. Oh gosh, the pain hurts so much. Ah, you're here, but I think we're too late. Ah, the pain. What happened? It don't look like you're bleeding. Did that goblin do this to you? Who else would it be? I had nary a clue that he might cause such pain. I knew it. So he's attacking refugees out here in the Hinterlands. That goblin will pay for this. Wait, no, I wasn't attacked. I shudder to think what the goblins are threatening you with to have you protecting them like this. But there ain't no point standing around here. We have to get back to Idleshire. Can I help this guy? Please, worry yourself not with me. Once this pain subsides, I shall have no trouble making my own way back to Idleshire. I fear you ought to be more concerned about that man. He seems to have quite the wrong impressions of the situation. Yeah, that is how this is going. My goodness. Idleshire. Just runs off again. This is the first time they really ran off. Most of this has been hanging out over here, not really doing anything. Except for getting food poisoning. They accomplished that pretty well. Ah, boy. Alright. What now? We've had a change of plans. First, I wanted nothing more than to leave this place and build a new home. After seeing what the goblins had done to that man, I can't just turn my back on the people here. I've talked with Jadine, and we both agree. We've got no choice but to do everything in our power to thwart these goblins and their horrible schemes. We can't let anyone get tricked, exploited, and used like we were. They've got some trauma they're not working through here, but yeah. Ancient goblin secrets. Notch Bone still wants to follow the suspicious goblin. Adventurer, that evil goblin from before has returned. He came back to Idleshire, made his preparations for his next heinous crime, head straight back out into the Hinterlands. With your help, we'll catch him for sure. Meet us in the answering quarter just outside the city. Okay. What are they doing to cause the other guy pain? Training? Stuff like that? Potentially. Bottom. Back out. This way, again. See what clues we can find this time. There's some crawlers to not eat. Understood. Thank you for coming. The goblin's heading south down this road. So close behind him, but not too close. Can't have him knowing we're following him. He's gonna fly over there. Huge guy just flying through the sky. Don't worry about it. Some fates happening. It's fine too. A gangly goblin. They're just here. Oh, we're being very sneaky. She's just up this road. It's the goblin I saw before. I'm sure he's up to no good. We even saw him packing a rope back at Idleshire. Must be planning to kidnap someone. We should stick close. He's moving again. Rope is good for all kinds of adventures. Let's land over here. The goblin's clearly looking for Summit. Is he searching for his prey? There ain't no one else around. If you ask me, this would be the perfect place to do some crime. Now it's over this way. Those big rocks. Even bigger rocks. Even bigger rocks. Okay. Where'd he go? Look at them all. The little goblin kill them all single-handed. Those little guys down here. Notchbone, this isn't safe. We shouldn't be here. Just don't be such a coward. If we don't just summit, what'll happen to the rest of the people of Idleshire? Come on, we can't let him get away. Down below the bridge. Edred. Ah, please. Please no more. Yeah, of course it's painful. What do you expect? Don't worry, it'll all be over soon. We finally caught you in the act. Step away from him, you criminal. Why do you think you're playing at attacking this man? What? He asked me to. Give ancient goblin, secret goblin massage. Very good for tired body. Painful at first, but feels much, much better after. Massage? Do you really expect me to believe that? Thank you once more, sir. Your work is truly very painful and somewhat embarrassing. But I'm feeling better already. What about the dead monsters? What about that rope you were carrying? Dead monsters? Ah, I slew those beasts by way of payment. This wonderful monsieur told me he'd accept no gil for his work, so in exchange I slew those ornkites for the dear man to feast upon. Rope is for tying ornkites into brace. Much easier to carry that way. I'm a terrible hunter, so Edred's gift is big help for me. There was a time when I led a band of vicious cutthroat bandits. But one day I sustained a very severe injury and found myself in no position to continue down that road. So I turned over a new leaf and left that life of crime behind me. Thanks to this kind goblin's work, I've recovered tremendously. We're citizens together in the same city. It goes without saying that we would want to work together to make each other's lives better. Wait, you're really this goblin? So I was wrong? I'm sorry I was so distrusting. Please accept us as citizens of your city. What happened? I'm confused. But of course, you're very welcome. All the city friends are welcome. Alshire is a free city of free people. Everyone's welcome. Thank you so much. Hope one day we can work together to each make our lives better. We can start now. I'll give you a traditional goblin massage. It's quite painful and maybe embarrassing at first. You'll feel much better after. Wait, I'd rather not. I can't. No, wait, no! It's quite painful. You alright? That hurt more than anything I'd ever felt in my life. But I do feel very relaxed and limber. These goblins are pretty amazing. I'm just gonna relax here for a bit. I'll see you back in Idleshire. I've never seen Gnashbone scream like that. Oh boy. Idleshire. Making good use of the only teleport around. Okay. So, with that, I'd say we've solved their problem. Only took, yes, number of attempts. I've been living in the past, and my judgment was clouded by it. Thank you for sticking with me and helping me see the truth. Alright, Didine, let's get out there and give something back to Idleshire. You got it, Gnashbone. And by give something back, that means I'm going to be giving it back. City friends! Gnashbone wants to become an official citizen of Idleshire. Adventurer, there's one last thing I was hoping you might be able to lend me a hand with. After that goblin massage, I decided I want to be a citizen of Idleshire. I want it to all be official. You seem like you're on pretty good terms with the goblins' leaders. You think you could talk to Slowfix for me? So I don't feel ready to talk to him face to face myself. Let's make this whole informal thing very formal. It's a system. Slowfix. Jean, 2 new city friends. Of course they're welcome. Very, very welcome. Slowfix will make citizenship papers with great fastness. What are new citizens' names? There's Gnashbone and Didine. Slowfix has heard that name before. Gnashbone. Ah, letter. Letter came from Gnashbone. A letter, please give letter to Gnashbone. Okay, he's got a letter. What could be in this letter? Knowing them, it could either be them getting off for the problems that they had previously, or a reminder that the problems are still behind them. Hey, adventurer, how'd things go with Slowfix? Letter to Gnashbone. It would be in your best interest to deliver it to the addressee. There's a whole thing for delivering letters to places that we could go do if we wanted to. Anyways. Huh, a letter addressed to me? That can't be right. Who could it be from? I know where you live now. I'm coming for my money. I expect to get back every last gil. Don't be worming your way out of it this time. Ah, it's the moneylender. How did he find you here? It ain't you he's chasing, it's me. I'll run away, you can stay here and live happily with the goblins. What else are you saying? We agreed we'd make a new start here together. I'm sorry, but I don't want to cause trouble for everyone else here at Idleshire. Adventurer, could you check the entrance to the city and make sure the moneylender isn't waiting for me? I hate for him to catch me sneaking out and start a fight. Oh boy. Not what they need right now, clearly. And right outside. Malicious moneylender. Hey. So this is where Nashbone has been hiding. So far out of my way, I should wring a little more gil out of him for the trouble. You live here? You might want to stay away for a bit. He's likely to get ugly. It's amazing how many people can just end up just all the way out here, and what's previously been the middle of nowhere with the only ways to get here through Kurthis, all the way from Dravania. Trine, Tailfeather, Draining Forlands, Kurthis Western Highlands, Falcon's Nest. People just end up all over the place. Yeah, he's here. He's here already. Alright then, try to sneak out to the answering quarter. Wait, let's help. Nashbone, we'll do something, just wait here. Speak with the people of Idleshire. If we're together, we can chase that filthy moneylender out of town. Come on, let's go. We're just going back to the moneylender. We really don't need additional help solving this problem, do we? Maybe we'll go collect some backup here. Ooh, blue. Edred. Hi, Edred. He has praised the situation. Moneylender himself is just through here, towards the collector's quarter. Now let's get out there and settle this matter. The only person? Mysterious. That is a different symbol. Just through here. Here's Neen, Suffix, Edred. Okay. So we did get a group. Well, if it isn't Nashbone's partner, so he is here after all. Well, if he won't show his face himself, I'll have to get my money back from you instead. He paid you back everything he borrowed long ago. It's only your ridiculous unfair interest that's left. And besides, he's not here anyway. Is that right, everyone? Ja, Nashbone is here. He lives in Idleshire now. Ah, you're a wise leader, Goblin. You clearly know what could happen to your little settlement. Try to hide Nashbone from me. Well, where is he? You don't understand. He is one of us now. Most important rule of Idleshire is to respect friends. Nashbone is friend, and we will protect him. Do you have any idea what you're saying? Don't you know who I am? I fear perhaps you don't know who I am. My name is Edred. Perhaps you've heard of me. If you'd like to try your luck against me, be my guest. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the first person to put up a decent fight before I put you down. Ha, you expect me to believe a tale like that? Well, wait. I've seen your face before. On the bounty posters. You're Edred, the White Thunder of Thanalan? This is a curious city. They call it a free city for free people. And there's everyone from famed mercenaries and assassins to... Let's just say that our little group here knows how to handle itself in a fight. I'm just over here. Don't worry about me. Yes, we are strong. We'll protect Nashbone and you must leave. Hey. And you don't look like some ordinary adventurer either. What is this? Godforsaken city. Yeah, you are messing with too much here. My goodness. We did it. He's gone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. All problems are nicely fixed. Uplander, Slowfix have one last request. Please meet Slowfix back in Idleshire. Eh. We definitely got some tough customers here at Idleshire, which works out nicely for everybody. Back to Idleshire. Could teleport, that's fine though. Probably the same. Well, there's the teleportation animation. Likely the same loading screen into the area though. That's alright. Everything was big success. We saved Notchbone. Please take envelope, Uplander. Very important paper thing for Notchbone and Dedeen. Paper thing needs signatures from Tripwix, but Slowfix is too busy to visit him. Please take it to him. He is watch guarding at Academia Canton and handlighting. Bring it over there. So there, citizenship papers. And over this way. Huh. Yeah, what's in the bubble? There's something in the middle of that bubble. Not the first giant bubble. Anyways, fly straight over here. As long as we don't run into any invisible walls and stuff. Yeah, that's far down. We could check to see if there is a farthest down we can go. Or if we just fall out of the sky. That could be something. We got all sorts of very, very high up locations. Dripwix. Oh, kind Uplander. How can Dripwix help you? Sealed envelope. Envelope stuffed with several pieces of parchment, sealed with a giant eye for Idleshire. Thank you for coming so far. Envelope has important paper things inside. Now Dripwix has signed them. Everything is complete. Take envelope now to Notchbone and Dedeen. Make new safe friends feel welcome. Come. Now we teleport back. Alright. Idleshire. Oh. Running. Notchbone. There you go. You didn't tell me all that happened. So grateful for everything everyone's done for me. I've caused so many problems. Think I should just leave. Got something for me? Thick envelope. Signed by Dripwix, contained within this nondescript envelope. Papers. Yay. Papers with Tripwix's signature. What? Some sort of official documentation? Let's have a look. We recognize Notchbone and Dedeen as safe friends of Idleshire. So he has only one rule they must obey: always respect friends. So fix Dripwix. We're citizens. We've spent so long getting kicked out of one city after another to finally have somewhere to call home. What do you think you're doing crying, you big oaf? You should be doing something to pay them back for their kindness instead. For all this time being tricked and betrayed, wandering from town to town, for all the problems we've caused these goblins, they still take us in as friends. We've been so happy. Make sure to visit again sometime, venturer. Next time you see this city, we'll have made it into a grand and lively city to be proud of. And we get a crafting kind of materia. Craftsmanship. Crafting points. Or control. I have no idea which one of these we'd want. Let's grab one of them. We'll put whatever into whatever. There you go. We've helped. Fantastic. Okay. Now, it's just a matter of this quest being level 59. So we need to see if we can just throw ourselves into some kind of dungeon or something. Our duty support would be best. Gonna go to the vault. See if that would pop us up to level 59. Then we can do quests here on this job. We also have the level 60 quest for finishing up Bard. A few things to do. Should be good. Next time. Goodbye.